जी बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अस्सलाम वालेकुम नाजरीन। आज हमारी न्यू मदीना मस्जिद बोल्टन में हमारे इस इलाके के MP मिस्टर मार्क यहाँ तशरीफ़ लाए हैं और इन्होंने इस पूरी मस्जिद का विज़िट किया है। विज़िट करने के बाद ये जो हमने यहाँ पर सोशल डिस्टेंस और गवर्नमेंट गाइडलाइन के साथ जो मस्जिद और वर्शिप प्लेसेस जो है वो उनको रीओपन करने जा रहे हैं, उस हवाले से ये गवर्नमेंट का एक खूबसूरत मैसेज भी देंगे और इस हमारे पूरे सिस्टम को इन्होंने वॉच किया है, देखा है और उसके हवाले से ये अपनी तसल्ली का जो इन्होंने इत्मीनान का इजहार भी किया है। इस पर अपने ये कमेंट्स भी देंगे और एक कम्युनिटी के लिए खुसूसी मैसेज भी होगा। वेलकम मार्क, यू विजिट, यू वेलकम टू कम इन आवर मस्जिद एंड विजिट टू and see for fully organization for us. What is your message for this situation?
Yeah,
and what is your message for government for reopening the mosque and worship places?
Yeah, thank you for that, Iman. And it's great to be at the new Madina Mosque here on Gar Street, as everyone knows, in Bolton. And I just want to say thank you to you and everyone in the team, because I know these last few months have been incredibly difficult because people up until in the next couple of weeks haven't been able to do group prayers, and so I'm glad that you've been in contact with me, as have the Bolton Council of Mosques, to make sure that we have the best guidelines and that the government's responding to the changing environment. And it's great that...
What is the government policy after reopening of worship?
Yeah, so now we're looking at July, right? And we've all heard the date around the 4th of July and looking till thereafter. And I think I visited downstairs here in the mosque, and you've already taken precautionary steps. You have the different labelling down on the ground so that people are spaced out well enough. So I think that you've done a great job at taking all those precautionary measures. And what I would say to everyone who's a member of this mosque and other mosques within Bolton North East is do get in contact with me in the days to follow leading up to the 4th of July and after, to make sure you have the most up-to-date
What is the special message for our communities?
Well, the special message is for here in particular. Well, for here in New Medina is just I thank you all so much for the sacrifices you've made in the last few months, and I hope to, as your MP, is to represent you in Westminster and to make sure that that the government is aware that mosque is a very important place of worship, and it's a very integral part to people's lives. And so I, representing all the different Muslim communities we have across Bolton North East, and just want again to say thank you very much.
What is your opinion? What is your message for especially community? And what is the message of government?
Absolutely. Thank you, Iman, for today. I've had the opportunity to look around the mosque, and as you'll see, just looking down on the ground here, we've got already the stickers labelling in place so that people can be socially distanced appropriately. And the big message to that is just, thank you for all the preparation work that you've done, and also the sacrifice that's been made by your members over these last few months. And I know everyone here today and people watching this at home are looking forward to and very excited by the further opening up, which will allow for you trying your congregation getting back to
visit for our masjid. What is your opinion?
Well, I think it's marvellous, and a lot of the interesting things, like I've seen upstairs the 99 different names of God, and I've also been able to see some of the stone, the marble. I was introduced to some of the writing you can see on the perimeter here of the mosque. Was actually a gentleman came from Pakistan, and he spent a long time putting this together, and it looks absolutely sublime. So I think it's been very impressive, and it's great. This is my first visit here today, and I look forward to coming again.
I think government announced the 4th of July opening of the worship places and mosques.
Yeah,
what is the message of community?
Yeah, so the message to the community and everyone is, of course, the 4th of July is going to see a huge opening up across lots of different parts of society, and we've spoken about places of worship. So do follow the government's advice. You will find more advice on gov.uk or gov.uk in relation to places of worship. But if you do have any questions watching at home, do email me, and I will do my best to get the answers as quickly as possible for you, because I know the 4th of July is coming around the corner very quickly.
The current situation after coronavirus for Bolton side and North side, what is your opinion?
Yeah, so of course we were through difficult times when we look back to the end of March, April time, and from the hospital right down to our health centres, our pharmacies, ambulance drivers, everyone who's been involved in the overall project of fighting COVID-19, is that we have seen, because of that effort, that group effort from all Boltonians, we've seen the numbers really crashing, tumbling down. So the number of critical cases we have are well down. The number of people who have contracted the virus, and thank God, the number of people who are dying from the virus is, day after day, this is an improving element. So right now, the situation is, of course, that the total number of cases is much reduced, and so we're very hopeful that the summer months will bring sunshine, both in the sky, but also the people's hearts. Fingers crossed. And but it's a very serious thing, is that whether in mosque or outside, not just in mosques or places of worship, but other places, that we stick to the social distancing that the government's saying. And so some of the scenes that we've maybe seen in recent days, where on beaches, for example, people haven't been adhering to the rules, so we can't see that happening, and that we shouldn't take this for granted, because of course a second wave is always possible in the future. But again, thank you to all your members for all the work that you're doing.